What's up, everybody? Rothstein here, famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show. Link to the podcast is in the bio. It is Saturday, October 16th. It's about 7 o'clock. It's still dark as hell outside. It's about 7 o'clock, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I've got 5 picks for you today on today's show. So I'm going to run through them because I don't want the show to run a little long. But before I continue, first of all, I want to remind you that if you feel you have a gambling problem, please do not listen to this show. Please contact your state or your local Gamblers Anonymous Association hotline. No bucket load today. It's still fuck it, though. I just got on my do-rag, all right? Contact your state or your local gambling Anonymous Association hotline if you think you have a gambling problem. Do not listen to this show because on this show we discuss sports wagering through sports investing. If you feel any of that will trigger you into some negative behaviors, do not listen to this show, all right? And secondly, hit that subscribe button for me. Subscribe to the show. Subscribe to your brother's show, huh? Hit that like button. Leave comments. Subscribe. Get notifications. Tell me what you think. All right? Again, apologies. No show on Wednesday. This past Wednesday, I apologize. Like I said, if something strikes me through pop culture, I'll get on here Wednesdays and rant. If not, I'll just give you picks. Or if I see a game that I feel needs to be discussed, I'll come on and give you picks. But for right now, Wednesdays are hit or miss. That's why you want to subscribe and sign up for notifications so you know when I do a show on Wednesdays. It's definitely Saturdays and Sundays, all right? Yesterday, I was 2-1-1. On the podcast, I said 2-2. We took the over of 65 in the SMU game, and it pushed. But we also took SMU to cover the 6.5. They did not. Okay? We took BYU to cover 6.5. They did. We also took BYU and Houston to go over 63 points. They did. Okay? So 2-1-1 yesterday on the show with a push, all right? I've got 5 today. 5. All right? Boxing and 4 college football. Let's get into it, all right? Boxing. You got Vasyl Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez. Okay? About 126, 130-pound fight. Smallish men. But listen, Lomachenko, they're trying to make it to the poster boy of boxing right now. Didn't work out with Canelo Alvarez. Okay, might not have worked out with I forgot his name again. The kid from Dallas who had the car wreck, the drunk driving wreck. I just forgot his name again. I don't know why that is. And it's on the tip of, if you listen to the podcast, it sounds like I'm repeating myself. His name's on the tip of my tongue again. But he's from Dallas. It could have been the next Sugar Ray, about 147, 154 pounder. What is his name? But anyway, you all know who I'm talking about, okay? It's going to kill me the rest of the day till I remember his name. But at any rate, now they're trying to do that with Lomachenko, make him the poster boy for boxing. I don't see it happening. I think he's going to take an L. I think he's going to take an L today against Lopez. I think he's going to get knocked out. I think Teofimo Lopez is going to give him more than he bargained for and going to knock him out. Lopez by KO, TKO, or disqualification is plus 500. If you just want to take Lopez in any way to win, it's plus 300. We're going to take the plus 300 to win. All right? And on points, it's plus 750. But just take him to win by plus 300. You should be fine, all right? And now for the 4 college football joints, all right? I think they're all in the early time slots, I think they all start between noon and 2 p.m. Eastern. So let's just go at them, all right? We've got East Carolina at Navy. Okay, I teased this line up. I think there's going to be a hell of a lot of points scored this game. East Carolina doesn't have any NFL players on their defense, which helps Navy. Navy's quarterback has gotten better, okay, after struggling. But East Carolina does have an offense. I think a lot of points will be scored this game. We're going to take it over 59.5. That pays you at plus 145. If you want to keep the normal spread, I think it's like 52, something like that, 53, 54, somewhere around that. That's fine. I think the game's going to go in the 60s. And that's for plus 145 at plus 59.5 total. Okay? Or 59.5 over. That's plus 145. All right? Another game that I teased up was Army at San Antonio. University of Texas at San Antonio. Same thing. Texas San Antonio doesn't have NFL players on their defense. Who does that help? Army. With that disciplined triple option they run. Also, well, Army doesn't have NFL players on its defense. I mean, they might once every 12 years, but no, not right now. They don't. And so I think this game's going to go high. I teased it up as well. I'm about to go in and take care of it. I don't have the sheet in front of me, but I know I teased it up. The spread had to be in the 40-something. I'm going to take it over 53 because that pays me plus 150. So I think the normal spread is in the 40-something, but 53 pays you plus 150. So take it over 53 and a half, all right? And Notre Dame hosting Louisville. Okay, be a few NFL players in this game. Normal line, 61. Okay? Notre Dame defense struggled against Florida State's offense. You know what we think about Florida State. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake the phone there. But you know what we think about Florida State. They're just not very good. All right? Notre Dame struggled with them. I think Louisville's going to put up some points. I'm taking this game to go over 61. That's not a tease. That's the normal spread. Minus 109. All right? That's the normal total. 61. So take the over. Okay? And lastly, Syracuse and Liberty. Syracuse hosting Liberty on the turf of the Carrier Dome up north, Syracuse. Weather shouldn't be a factor, but listen. If you haven't heard of Liberty University, I got a buddy that's got a graduate degree there. I have graduate credit hours at Liberty University myself, online master's degree program. Like I said, I know a guy who got his master's from Liberty. Liberty they can score on anybody. They'll get in an air raid shootout against Syracuse, and the total is 54.5. I like it to go over that. That's at minus 109. Notre Dame is minus 129. That was teased down. Now that I think about it, that was teased down, but still over 61. I think the total was 63. It'll go well over both. This one, Liberty at Syracuse, 54.5. We're taking Liberty. No, we're taking the over, 54.5. We think it's going to go over 54.5, all right? All right, so let's recap. Sorry about that. My car light went on. I had to give you some light. You don't want to see me in the dark, do you? Let's go over them again, okay? We've got boxing. Vasily Lomachenko against Teofimo Lopez. All right, we're going to take Lopez for the win. Plus 300. Anyway, KO, TKO, disqualification points. Any win is plus 300. You want to take him for a knockout, TKO, DQ, that would be plus 500 for you, all right? Then college football, 4 overs. Okay, couple lines we teased. Okay, Army and Texas San Antonio, we teased it up to 59.5. I think it's going to be a lot of points scored in that game. That's plus 150. Plus 145 is Navy and East Carolina going over 59.5. Okay? Notre Dame, Louisville. Notre Dame hosting Louisville. Over 61. I think the normal spread is 63, 64. Brought it down a little bit. Minus 129 odds. That's not much different off the normal odds of minus 110. But we like that one to go over 61. And Syracuse hosting Liberty, we're going to take that one to go over 54.5. Normal odds, minus 106, minus 110, somewhere in there. All right? So there you have it. You got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. And you know the show's motto, if there's games to be played, there's money to be made. We'll be back tomorrow on the podcast and on YouTube, all right, to discuss today's action and the NFL for tomorrow, all right? And the podcast, as you know, it goes Thursday through Monday. Thursday through Monday. Okay, I take Tuesday off. I don't do anything on Tuesday. Looks like I'm going to be taking Wednesdays off too, but if anything, I'll give you a social media rant on here on YouTube and give you 1 or 2 picks on Wednesdays. Okay, Instagram, my Instagram, at fame_Rothstein, FAME_ROTHSTEIN. That can be found here shortly, Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, my Twitter, Fame Rothstein, at Fame Rothstein, FAMEROTHSTEIN on Twitter. You can find me on there. You can find some pics on there when I publish the podcast, which is, like I said, Thursday through Monday. Okay, my email address, famerothstein@yahoo.com. Okay, FAMEROTHSTEIN@yahoo.com. And you got the YouTube channel here. Like, subscribe, leave messages. Let me know what you think of the show. Let me know if you're winning money with us or not, all right? But that's all I got for today, folks. We'll be back tomorrow on here and the podcast. Check us out. Podcasts on Spotify, Anchor FM, Anchor.fm, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn. A lot of places you can find the podcast, all right? But that's all we have for today. Let's be courteous to each other. Let's be sweet and nice and kind to each other. And we'll be back tomorrow to talk about it. But until then, everybody be safe. Peace.